having having conversations. He's asked me about my post when I was going at the NAACP. I, s- I said, I don't go at nobody's. The thing is weird in our community. Like we'll go at the street dudes and the stuff all day and tell them what they need to do, which is true. They need to do better, right? Because I come from the street life and I'm a product of trying to do better, right? But we need to do the same thing with the preachers that ain't putting in their work. We need to do the same thing with the elderly that haven't built institutions for these youngsters to get off the streets. Like everybody accountable. Everybody needs to be called out. And sometimes when I do that, they take it kind of offensive. But no, it's the same truth as this dudes on the street need to do better. The older people in the community, I need to do better. That's why I wake up every day doing what I'm doing. Like we all got a fault at this, and we need to do better and try to build better for our communities. That's everybody.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. Hey, we can't complain about, we always talk about we need to do better, and the people that are doing better within the community that are in positions that can do something, like I said, for instance, NAACP, hey, why aren't you doing anything specifically for our community, for our people?
Yeah.
Like I said, building institutions, getting tangible resources. That's stuff that's going to help the community to do better. We can't keep preaching, do better, and then it did do nothing. You know what I mean? So
that's it. So like I tell them, I don't never come out of bad spirit or disrespect. I respect everybody, even if we disagree. So anytime I come, it's always gonna be respectful. But sometimes the truth conversations are rough. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not easy conversations. You know what I'm saying? So, but we good though, man. How y'all doing though, man?
Still pissed.
Yeah, I heard it in your voice, man. I heard it in your voice. It's cool, man. We just gotta, we gotta be careful and really navigate because, and this is never, it's never nothing about nobody personally. It's about the bigger mission and the purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it's about. Yeah, So that's what it's all about, and you just gotta stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but nah, it ain't nothing to be pissed about, man.
We're doing damage control right now, and that what I'm saying, man. That right there, that kind of threw us for a loop. And
but the good thing about it is, I got a call about it, and it was dead because if it would have came out, then it'd have been just out there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you did it, you know what I'm saying, then that'd have been something that'd have been a stain before our first event. Not like I say, not nothing personal. Not nothing personal. It just is what it is. It ain't. That's out of my control. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's out of my control that I can't do certain things because of what you've done, because of what I stand for and who I'm around. That's out of my control. I chose to live a life that I'm building with the youth, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. So a lot come with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot come with that. So that's something I can't negotiate or dance around. It just is what it is.
Right. Yeah, definitely agree.
But that's neither here. But this is part of the awareness. It's a part of the things we need to do in the community and have these conversations. These are other tough conversations that we got to have in our community because sadly, that's a part of our community. You know what I'm saying? That's a sad part that this not the first, this not the last time we're gonna have to deal with that same type of issue. Because if we're policing and protecting our community, we're gonna go through a lot of different situations that's kind of touchy. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have to just navigate through it the best way that our company still can stand on what it stands on, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So yeah, we can go ahead.
But we good though, man. I'm live. I went live on YouTube too. So we on Facebook. We on Facebook right now. A lot of people calling me, man. That House of Resources, man, it's starting to jump already, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, that's a blessing, brother. That's a blessing right there,
man. Yeah. So we finna put in work, man.
We applaud you for that, man. We applaud you for that, man.
Yeah, but like I say, that's why I posted this. This is ours. This is a community institution. This is you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't nothing about me. Everybody that come there, that's why I say the House of Resource. Everybody that come there is for everybody to win together. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, man.
best for my company. Right.
But yeah, so I mean, leading on to what we're gonna talk about today is protecting our communities. With the we always seeing, I don't know, it happens every day, but I guess every now and then just somebody gets super popular for getting hurt or harmed by police. But I mean, pretty much happens every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but because the one that happened in Temple, it's at trial now, but it's only one in the news that's like national. You know what I'm saying? So it happens every day, but it's gonna continue to happen for a lot of different reasons until we take control of it. And policing our own communities and companies like Shield of Valor being there to step in as as a community police force or community protection force. I don't like the word police, so I'll be trying to look for something else to say. It's a community protection force. Let me say a community protection force. We're the community's protection. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what do y'all feel about, like, different situations between our community, unarmed black men, 99.9% of the time, in the interactions with police, and how a company like Shield of Valor could kind of tamper those things down by having a force, like a buffer system in between the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if we're the buffer system, a lot of that stuff, especially if you got real ties to your community, like I build and like I plan on building city to city and state to state, I think those ties and that respect from your community, and you end up being the one that's behind a security firm or a security protection company building with them. What do y'all think about how that could stop a lot of these unjustified murders and killings?
Well, one of the things we can definitely do is, just as you mentioned, like start, having our own protections, like ourselves, like what we're doing with our company, is helping, doing protection for our company and everything. So that's like one of the cases where, when we start an executive protection company, that we can work in congruent with law enforcement, and within our communities and everything. We will have that direct connection with law enforcement. Not to say that, all right, it wouldn't be necessarily allowed in our communities,
Yeah.
but we'll be doing a majority of the work as far as us, protecting our own communities and everything. And if they would need our help, or if we need their help or whatnot, we'll do something like that. But at the end of the day, we can, start standing up within our community. Another way is having our own, our own neighborhood watch. That would be like a really good start, with that, having a neighborhood watch, having the man within our community start standing up and protecting our own communities and everything. And that way, us as a company, we can come in and that's already doing the work, because a lot of the neighborhood watch, a lot of that stuff is volunteer work.
Yeah.
I understand, people got to work and all that kind of stuff. So, these are just a couple solutions that we can actually start doing in protecting and kind of minimizing, other people coming in our neighborhoods and, doing certain things and everything.
Yeah, and I think, even though, like I say, it wouldn't stop the police from patrolling or whatever, but I think it would put like an
I think you on mute. You on mute.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad. I said I don't think it would be like something that would fully stop it, but I know, just knowing, if the police know that it's a security firm that's policing the same neighborhood, they're going to even change the way they approach people in the neighborhood, because they know it's another company that's like kind of like patrolling what they're doing, or you know what I'm saying, or it's another company out there. They're not just out there by themselves willy nilly. Like, for example, I can always bring up New Era Detroit, right? And the way that police way that they neighborhoods get police now are different, because they know New Era Detroit on different corners. People gonna call them, so they got to be accountable to, not really like by law they have to be accountable, but they have to be accountable in the community because they know that they're getting policed. Like the police know that they're kind of police, not really like they're watching them and all that, but it's another security firm out there that's strapped up, that's patrolling, that's protecting the neighborhood, that's and they gonna have more respect in the neighborhood than the police. So really, it's the police kind of need to back them up and show them love because the people in the neighborhood gonna automatically show New Era way more respect off top because they're one of them, but they're there for the right reason, and they know what they stand for. And I think that just that buffer system kind of like, okay, well, these guys patrolling over here, so they're helping the crime go down. They building a relationship. So if anything, we need to make sure we're always keeping these guys in conversation, keeping these guys in the loop, and just that accountability system gonna have them police better or different, even if they're not like specifically told to. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing you, it's another company out there that's watching your every move, that's pulling up. Like you might have somebody pulled over, and then our security company pull over just to make sure everybody's okay and everything is good. You know what I'm saying? We might end up being at the same scene at the same time. They got to patrol a different. And it's not that we can step over them because they have the bigger jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we just as a monitor system, as an accountability system, just being there and they know we there. I think that's power in that.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Like you said, we work hand to hand. Our company will be more so working hand to hand, more so be more interactive than
yeah, because we're gonna actually be in the communities. Yeah.
Interactive with the police department instead of the police department interacting with people within the community. Not to say that they're not, it'll minimize the interaction. Like I said, we will have. We check up on them, make sure everything's good to go, all that kind of stuff, and and working with law enforcement, and like you said, law enforcement, help us back, except and them on there right now. All right, cool. You may have somebody pulled over, and then our security company pulled over just to make sure everybody's okay and everything is good. You know what I'm saying? We might end up being at the same scene, at the same. They got control of different, and it's not that we can step on.
Hey, did it kick y'all off too, or just me?